Good evening, folks. Eli at Kingsbridge Performance and 4x4 here in North Yorkshire. And tonight we've got for you this absolutely stunning Ferrari 488. It is in a beautiful colour and perhaps one of the nicest I've seen. And the reason I say that is because it's not quite as shouting, as loud as perhaps your sort of bright red classic colours. It's a more subtle shade of grey, but I think it suits the car down to the ground, and it's a beautiful combination, complemented by those optional diamond cut wheels, together with the black brake calipers and the Scuderia shields on the front wings. This car is loaded with options, all the best options that you could want, things like your front lift, your carbon tunnels, carbon seats, carbon interior trim. It's a really nice specification. It's a 2018 car. It's 2 former owners prior to the current owners, so 3 total, and the chap that sold it to us, he literally bought it from Grey Paul Ferrari in Nottingham literally 2 weeks ago, and decided he was going to buy a G-Wagon off us. This wasn't for him, so he's part exchanged this car, and we are delighted and very proud to offer it to you today. So the car itself, I love personally that rear shot. I think it looks absolutely fantastic. I think it's probably one of the nicest rear ends on a car out there. Don't think it gets much better than that. Looks absolutely fantastic. So you've got the Ferrari badge there, you've got that huge rear diffuser, the twin exhaust outlets poking out the back. They sound absolutely phenomenal. Classic Ferrari V8, which you can see there with the red plenum covers and the cam covers there as well. Ferrari logo, even the oil filler cap's got a Ferrari logo on it. Looks absolutely stunning. Piece of art really, isn't it? So let's talk more about some of the options. So first of all, you've got these 5 split spoke wheels in 20-inch diameter with a diamond cut face. You've got the carbon ceramic brake discs with the black calipers, Michelin tyres wrapped all the way around. Good tread on them as well. It's obviously met Ferrari approved use standards because it's just been sold by them. Same on the front, but of course much larger carbon ceramic discs. And then this car also comes with the Ferrari power warranty till 2023. And it's got a full Ferrari service history. Ferrari's actually come now with a 7-year service plan, so it's got the balance of that. It's got the balance of that service plan that you can benefit from, which means it's prepaid. You don't have to lay out any money for servicing. Right, let's show you around the inside. So first of all, let's look around the passenger side. So you've got these fantastic Ferrari entry sill plates here, beautiful black leather with white stitching all the way through the interior. The same on the seat with the Italian flag colours embroidered into the centre. And then if we go into the back, I'm just going to try and pull this seat. There we go. You can see there, these are superb. They're really thin and lightweight, all made out of carbon fibre that's polished. It looks fantastic, and they're actually remarkably comfortable to sit in as well, I'd say. Ish. Says Nicole. So that's the passenger side. You've also, of course, got the 488 GTB badge on the dash. What I like about this car, it's got all the carbon interior trim. So the air vents, the dash, everything's carbon, the centre console, very much sought after. You've also on this car got the front end lift, which is that button there. Again, a much sought after option, and one that you must have when you buy a 488. Let's get around to the driver's side. So again, much the same as the passenger side. You've got the release there for the rear engine bay cover. You've got additional storage at the back here. Mirrors, adjustment and folding, petrol and front storage or front boot, which is actually remarkably large compared to, say, the Porsches that we get, which are tiny at the front. This is very generous. Let's just open that up. Got the Ferrari trickle charger there as well. All the Ferrari original toolkits and tyre inflation, the book pack, etc. Everything's there as it should be. And of course, you can see there the specification sheet that's now fitted to every single Ferrari, which is great. Really nice, useful space there that can get several weekend bags in. Moving on to the inside. So again, like I was saying, you've got all this carbon here and here. You've got the carbon steering wheel with the shift LEDs which light up as you go up to the 8,000 RPM red line and tell you to change gear. Indicators. You've got the, I can never pronounce this correctly. Any ideas? I've forgotten what it's called, apologies. Marinetto switch, I want to say. But anyway, it'll come back to me in a moment. Sometimes escapes you when you're saying things off the cuff. But yeah, of course, that gives you the option to change between the various different driving modes: race, sport, wet, etc. Then you've got the engine start button there, suspension adjuster, the front end lift, which I've already mentioned, that you press the same button once to go up, once and another time to go down. Dual zone climate control. You've got launch control here, auto, reverse, hazard, window, and then a bit of storage here as well. Anyway, let's start it up. Let's just pull the keys in. We have got 2 keys for the car, as you can see here, and of course we've got all the other bits as we already showed you. Let's try again. Which sounds epic. Okay, so everything is controlled from these screens here. First of all, you've got the white rev counter in the middle, which was a nice option to have, and then you've got these buttons here which control this screen, and you can flick through various different menus. So for example, if you wanted to see your turbo pressure and various other bits of information relating to the car's performance, it's all through here. There's also the trip meter, etc. So that's all controlled there. You've even got the pit dial there as well. And then on this side you control this button here, so that's things like your radio and of course your satellite navigation, your phone, etc, etc, setup. It's got nice big paddles here for changing up and down the gearbox, and it just feels absolutely lovely to drive this thing. Everything's covered in leather with white stitching, so it's a really nice place to spend time in, and it's got pretty much everything you could want. Even the sun visors are Alcantara with white stitching. The roof's this lovely fabric as well, and you've got the auto dimming rear view mirror there. Fantastic, fantastic car. Nicole, what did you think to it?
I like it. Very fast.
But yeah, that's our Ferrari 488 GTB. Just shy of 8,000 miles currently. Well, this may go up a little bit as we move the car around. Currently on 3 owners, Ferrari service history and Ferrari warranty. Nicole, can you just take this round the back and just, I'm going to do a few little blips on the exhaust.
Yeah. As you can tell, very nice sounding car.
Okay. I don't normally like doing that because the neighbours don't like it, but as I've got everything shut, I thought I'd give it a little blast for you so you could hear what it sounded like. But yeah, that's our Ferrari 488 in all its glory. I think it's a lovely, lovely example. Now, if you would like to inquire about this car, simply drop us a text, email, or text message, whatever you want. One of our team will be happy to discuss it with you. We do, of course, offer nationwide delivery, and we do, of course, offer specialist finance packages for cars of this nature. So simply give us a call. We can work something out, whether that be interest only, or indeed if you want just a standard HP or PCP or LP, we can certainly help out. That's about it. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel if you want to keep up to date with our latest stock, and we will see you on the next video. Wish you good night.